Today I want to talk about being overlooked and how we can almost use that as to fuel our fire and to keep going harder and to push us to become better people. So when I think about being overlooked, I kind of break it up into sections. And I don't always see being overlooked as a bad thing, by the way. I think being overlooked could be like a really good learning opportunity and a really good time for us to take that opportunity and work hard while we're still like unseen, if that makes sense. Because when you're working and everyone's watching, everyone wants to know your next move and they see where you're going. But sometimes it's really good to work in the silence. It's kind of like how people say, like, you ever heard a tree grow? No, you haven't. You know, trees grow in silence, but they grow tall and they grow big and it becomes beautiful. So being overlooked is not always a negative thing. It has a bad connotation. We don't want to be overlooked forever though. Like, keep pushing. But there's just a few things I want to hit when it comes to being overlooked. Hidden potential. When I think about hidden potential, I think of a couple movie characters. I think like watching like Good Will Hunting or Rocky. Like, these are characters that at the start, you could put them in a box as like bad people, bad individuals, or they're not going very far in life. Like, we see that they have like flashes, but they're mostly overlooked by their peers as well. Like, everyone just kind of sees them as they're gonna end up being hero losers, blah blah blah. But as the movie goes on and they show flashes of their greatness more and more, and they tap into their full potential, they don't stay overlooked forever. And that's what's really important. Show those flashes to people, show them your greatness. Not everybody needs to see it though, so only their friends see it at first. And the more and more you work, the more everyone's gonna start to see you. Stay down till you come up. Like, you're gonna grind until you shine in life, and that's just how it's gonna be. And it's not a bad thing. I promise you. Like, if you're in school right now and you feel like you're the third best student, or you feel like you're the second best student, but you feel like your teacher doesn't appreciate your work, or if you're working and you haven't got that promotion that you wanted really badly, you're not in that spot you wanted, I guarantee you, like, your hidden potential, just wait it out, work harder than the people above you, and then they're gonna see it. It won't stay overlooked forever. Just outwork them. Just like think about those movie characters like I was talking about. Something else I like to think about when it comes to like being overlooked is going against the grain, or like not fitting a box. Because it's easy to be overlooked when we don't fit the description of what people think we should. My example for this is Jalen Brunson, the man, the myth, the legend, the Knicks hero, winning the championship this year. But before this season, and pretty much his whole career, he was overlooked as in the fact that he was like undersized. He wasn't the best offensively, and people were saying he was never gonna be that guy to bring the chip anywhere. He could never be that guy. That he was overpaid, things like that. And what do we see this season? That he's no longer overlooked, right? Everyone loves you being the champion, and guess what? The second they don't perform, they'll turn around and they hate you the next second. I'd love to talk about that one day, but anyway. So Jalen Brunson is the perfect example because he's a guy that's worked his whole entire life to do one thing, play basketball, and he's still overlooked. Like, all that grind, all that shine to be the 1% top in the NBA, and still overlooked, not necessarily by his peers, but by the media. And I guarantee you, in New York media, he saw these newspapers, he saw these headlines that Jalen Brunson's not the guy. He heard Stephen A. Smith say, the Knicks can't make it anywhere with him. What are we paying Jalen Brunson for? But you know what it was? There's just fuel to the fire, bro. Like, you have to take shit personal sometimes. I'm telling you, especially when it comes to being overlooked. I felt overlooked in my life. I even feel overlooked right now, to be honest. In the Marine Corps, like, I do not deserve the musician I am. I guarantee you, I outperform my leadership. My scores are better. I shoot better. I carry myself to a higher degree. But like, similar to Jalen Brunson, we have to just work our craft over and over again until it's undeniable. So if you don't fit that box because you're too small, or you're not the best at one thing, I guarantee you, work on your weaknesses, take your strengths, grow them tenfold. Use being shortness as your strength. Fucking, if you're in a fight and guess what, you have short arms, fucking hit him with your short ass arms. If you break your fucking dick, hit him with your dick. Shit like that. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't have to fit the box. Just you gotta make it happen. Show him that the box doesn't matter. Like, you don't fit the box, and you won't be overlooked in that sense of degree. And one of the last things I'm talking about is just being overlooked self-confidence wise. So it's really easy, and like, you probably see it a lot in life. Like, you had one kid in high school that was really smart, but he always kind of like fucking half raised his hand in class. But if you ask him the question, I guarantee you he knew that shit. And like, they know the answer to things. You know how to do things. You know how to perform, but you're not confident in your work, and everyone kind of just like blows past you because someone else is. So when it comes to being in a situation like that, I kind of touched on it like in other videos, but just believing in yourself, like putting your best foot forward and being okay with the opportunity to be wrong, but as long as it doesn't come to being overlooked. Like, you got to be okay with failing sometimes in front of people to stop being overlooked. So like, you had to gather like your fucking balls a little bit, put yourself out there, be wrong a few times, and just continue to perform. Because at the end of the day, like, people are gonna respect you more when you're more confident in yourself, more confident in your answers, and it just shows. Like, fucking, if you're looking for a promotion in your job, you go to a job interview, and they ask you questions, and you get every single question right, but you're answering and you're whispering like a little bitch. But then the next guy comes in after you, and he's a complete dumbass, and he doesn't know any of these questions. But he has everyone in that room laughing, and he answers with absolute enthusiasm and confidence. They probably just want him in the room just because of who he is. So like, the game we play is unfair at the end of the day. It's not all necessarily 1 + 1 = 2, and we all know this. So like, what you need to do if you're overlooked in the sense that you're overlooked because you're not the most confident, like, take a second to reflect that, sit with yourself, be like, okay, cool, I know my shit. Just take the world, bro. Like, the world's yours. Like I said, being overlooked's not a bad thing though. Take the time that you're overlooked to work on yourself as much as you can. Similar to what I'm doing right now. Like, I'm working on all facets of myself. Like, I still feel like I should be promoted above a lot of my peers. So what am I gonna do when the time comes, when that comes with debate? What am I gonna do? Bam, I've been working myself a faster runner. I'm gonna shoot better. I'm gonna know my knowledge more. I'm gonna start college courses. So like, every single aspect that they have, I'm just gonna run past them. So not only like is my hidden potential shown, like I already had these flashes, but now it's gonna be shown to all my peers. And it's gonna be like, smack them in the fucking face. Because that's what you have to do, the competition. Like, if you're overlooked, and when the second you're not overlooked, you have to step on the stage and smack everybody. Because the second you're seen, everyone knows you as competition. Go against that grain. Fuck the box. Like, become the box. You have to be the guy to set the new standard. And then just be confident in yourself at the end of the day. I guarantee you have everything in you that you don't know you have. You have absolutely every single skill, trait, and like power in your body to get you where you want, because God put it in you. And you put it in yourself. Like, even if you're not religious, like, you worked so hard to be where you're at today. I guarantee you tomorrow, if you just put 1% in each day, you're going to get where you're at. And you won't be overlooked for long. So just keep working. Like, stay at your grind, obviously, but like, you're going to be seen. Just like, when you get on the stage, shine on that fucker, because now everybody sees you now. I hope that makes sense. All right, God bless.